All right, let's talk about the AI gold rush, but we're going to do it with a twist. We're going to explore 4 clear pathways for pretty much anyone to start making real money with AI. And the best part, you need absolutely zero coding skills.
So let's just get this out of the way right now. Do you think you need to be a developer or have some fancy computer science degree to get a piece of the AI pie? Look, it's what a lot of us think, right? And honestly, it's what stops so many brilliant people before they even get started.
Well, I'm here to tell you that idea is completely wrong. It's a myth, a lie that's been sold to us, and it's keeping millions of people on the sidelines of what is probably the biggest technological shift of our lifetime.
And if you need proof, just look at this number. One entrepreneur who started with zero coding knowledge built an AI business empire that's pulled in over $7 million. Now, this isn't some one-in-a-million fluke. It's proof that the real opportunities in AI are open to everyone. So let's break down exactly how you can get in on this.
So here's our game plan. We've already taken a sledgehammer to the great AI myth. Now we're going to dive into 4 different ways you can profit: the educator, the connector, the builder, and the influencer. And stick around because at the end we're going to cover the most important part: how to actually land your first paying client.
First up, we have the educator pathway. This is all about teaching what you know. And it's probably the most straightforward way to jump in because, frankly, businesses are desperate for people who can explain this stuff.
Now check this out, because this slide really tells the whole story. Companies in the US are dropping almost $100 billion on employee training, and yet 70% of them admit they have no idea how to give their teams the AI skills they need. That huge gaping hole, that's your opportunity.
So how do you fill that gap? You've basically got 2 main plays. You can run live AI workshops, short, high-impact training sessions for teams. Or you can go the online course route for more scalable, passive income. And here's the secret for both. You don't have to be the world's leading expert. You just have to know a little bit more than your client. And trust me, that bar is lower than you think.
And what about the money? Oh, it's serious. People are selling these workshops as $10,000 upsells. Courses are going for thousands. One person raked in €250,000 just doing basic workshops. See, the key thing to remember is this. You're not just selling information. You're selling a 40% productivity boost. I mean, what business is going to say no to that?
Okay, so maybe teaching isn't your jam. No problem. Let's look at another option, the connector pathway. This one's for the networkers, the matchmakers, the people who are great at connecting the dots between problems and solutions.
The problem this pathway solves is huge. Just look at this. An insane 87% of companies cannot find the AI talent they desperately need. This isn't just some small headache for them. It's costing them millions in lost projects and opportunities.
So you can play one of 2 roles here. First, you can be the AI doctor. You go into a business, diagnose their problems, and then prescribe the right AI tools to fix them. Or you can be the matchmaker. You find the talented builders and connect them with companies that are desperate to hire them. You have a huge advantage here because most traditional recruiters just don't get the tech.
And the financial side of being a connector? It's pretty incredible. We're talking up to $1,000 for a single 45-minute call. Big consulting packages can go for $60 grand. And if you're matchmaking, you can earn $3,000 to $5,000 for a single successful placement.
All right, next up is the builder pathway. This is for all of you who just love to create, to tinker, to solve puzzles. And let me say it one more time just so it sinks in, you do not need to know how to write a single line of code for this.
So here you have 2 really cool options. There's no-code automation, where you use these simple drag-and-drop tools to build really powerful AI systems for businesses. And then there's something new called software composing. Some people call it vibe coding, which is awesome. You literally just describe what you want in plain English, like, hey, build me an app to track my customer orders. And the AI just builds it. It's wild.
Let's just double-click on no-code automation for a second. This isn't some tiny little side hustle. Experts are calling the AI automation agency model one of the biggest business opportunities of the next decade. And get this, we're seeing people crush it in this space from 14 years old all the way to 75. Age is literally just a number here.
And what about that vibe coding, software composing? The value is just wow. Check this out. One builder in this space charges an average of $15,000 to build a basic version of an app for a company, and they often get it done in just 2 weeks.
And for our final pathway, we have the influencer. Now, this one is perfect if you love sharing ideas and connecting with people, but maybe you're not so keen on the whole client project management thing.
The model here is actually super simple. First, you pick one platform you actually like using, like LinkedIn or YouTube.
Second, you start creating helpful content about how AI can help businesses. Then, you just add a simple way for your followers to connect with experts you trust. And for every person you refer who becomes a client, you get a 10 to 20% commission.
And you might be thinking, can I really make good money just by connecting people? Yeah. Let's do some quick math. If you refer a client for a $50,000 project, a 10% commission is $5,000. You get paid just for making a warm introduction. All you have to do is build trust and make connections. Okay, so we've got these 4 amazing code-free pathways to making money with AI. But there's one more piece of the puzzle we absolutely have to talk about, and that's turning these ideas into actual money by getting clients. Because let's be real, who cares about all these great ideas if you can't actually get someone to pay for them, right? This is the part where so many people get stuck, but it really doesn't have to be that complicated.
The big takeaway here is that you don't need to reinvent the wheel. There are proven, step-by-step playbooks out there to help you land your first AI client in 30 days or less. And these methods don't require you to become a social media star or spend a ton of money on ads. The most important thing, no matter which pathway you choose, is to find a simple, direct way to get in front of businesses that need what you have to offer.
So, there you have it. We've busted the myth that AI is just for the tech elite. We've walked through 4 clear, accessible pathways to profit. The only question left is, which one feels like you? Are you the educator, the connector, the builder, or the influencer? The opportunity to write your own success story in AI is right here, right now. The choice is yours.